So tell me about you. What do you do?
I teach kindergarten.
That's such a delicate thing, right?
Nice.
That's Maggie.
You give the kids something and then they have it forever.
Is that Gael
Yeah.
Garcia Bernal?
The sun hits her yellow house. It's almost like
No.
a sign from God.
He kind of looks like
Was that a poem? That was a poem. The sun hits her yellow house. It is almost like a sign from God.
Wow. With so few elements, he makes something very, very complex.
I think we have a young Mozart. If you stay curious, then you can see the world however you want. Like a cat. I've asked Jimmy to recite a few of his poems at a poetry reading.
Forget it. On Thursday, he has baseball practice with his friend.
But he's gifted, Mr. Roy.
I want my son to have a normal life.
Hello,
Jimmy, hi. It's Lisa.
why are you calling me? It's almost like a sign from God. Why are you upset?
I loved it. Talent is so fragile and so rare, and our culture does everything to crush it. Hey, Jimmy. Hi.
Hi.
Turn that. Push it to the left.
Oh no.
Mozart was nurtured by kings and queens. They massaged his tired hands. They fed him candy. We're gonna recite your poems, and we're gonna publish a book that has your name on it.
God.
Hello, can you help me?
Oh no.
That changed so
Only on Netflix.
fast.
Oh my God, that
That's
took a turn so
great.
fast. God
I was
damn,
getting
I
so
love Maggie.
nostalgic.
I love
I was
Maggie
like, oh,
Gyllenhaal.
I'm gonna cry.
You
It's
know
so
what I haven't
cute.
seen though? That movie that she got nominated for a bunch of stuff for. It's called like An Honorable Woman or something like that.
Power Ranger? No, she wasn't in that.
I really want to watch that movie. Because
I don't know.
she is a phenomenal actress.
Yeah, she's great.
We're about to find
Love
out what
the
movie you were talking
Gyllenhaals.
about, Jess.
Gyllenhaal.
Love the Gyllenhaals.
Both of them, yeah.
I know
Oh.
they're both wonderful.
Damn, she has such a long IMDb.
Yeah, I was gonna say, wow, look at that.
And if you watch Donnie Darko, you can watch them both at the same time, playing
Yes.
actual
That was the wrong
brother and
Gyllenhaal.
They
sister.
need to do that
Oh,
again.
no.
They need to do it again.
It's Maggie Gyllenhaal. Yeah, there you go.
Matt Gyllenhaal.
So let's see. She most recently did a show about the Honorable Woman was the last kind of movie that I've heard of her
Political Spy.
that was she was really good in.
Okay.
And I just heard a lot of really good things about it. So I would like to go back and watch that just so I can kind of prepare myself for this kind of a movie. But she's phenomenal. I love her. So
Wow.
yeah.
This was a great trailer. I liked that they showed that twist in there because now you're
Yeah.
even more
I'm
inclined,
hooked.
I think, to watch.
Oh
the
my
film.
God. And that little boy is so adorable. Oh my
Precious.
God.
Yeah, and they did a good job of not showing the resolution, what's going to happen.
Right,
They,
right.
they teased it a little bit with like the help me phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
But
was well
as soon
done.
as there was as soon as you're in the playground, which you think it's going to be cute, I'm just like, can you just lift that up real quick?
That's when my gut
Ooh.
dropped. I was like,
And then when he
"Oh,
calls
no."
and he's like, "Can you help me?"
I just said that.
Oh
yeah.
my God.
And then the piano music we were talking about, the one little
Yeah.
ding, and then
Right,
it
right.
flashes to the
Yeah,
next scene.
yeah.
They did that well. I know that's like an
Yeah.
overused thing, but they did that well.
They did, yeah.
Damn.
I'm kind of
That's a good
creeped
one.
out. I don't
Yeah,
like the
no, it's
vibes.
good.
I don't like.
You don't like
I'm
that?
so-
You don't like
I'm gonna
kidnapping
watch
stories?
Oh, wow.
Have you
Call
guys
me
watched
old-fashioned.
Have you guys
but-
watched the movie Room? Room?
Room.
Not
The
The
Room?
Room.
I'm
Not
all
The
The
Room.
Room. Don't talk
Room.
about it.
Just Room. It's
No.
it's like sort of a kidnapping
Right.
movie, and it's got this little boy in it. It is so good. It has the actress that's going to
Brie
play
Larson?
Captain Marvel, Brie Larson, and she I think won an Oscar for it. I think.
Yeah, she got at least she got nominated. I don't
No,
know.
I
Did
think
she
she
win?
won.
She did win. Nice.
And she deserved it. I mean, it is a really good movie. If you guys want to see
I'd
her
have to
in a
check it out.
serious role, it is a phenomenal movie.
I think we
Very
should
good.
just do a like one full day where we just watch all the kidnapping movies.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Taken.
I've never seen Prisoners.
Just kidding.
I heard that's
I haven't
really
either.
good.
All the Takens.
All the Takens.
All the Takens. Let's
No.
do it.
Yeah, but this looks really good.
How
I'm
many
really,
times
really.
can they get taken?
Right.
Took it.
And Gael Garcia Bernal. Oh,
There you go.
my
This
Latin
looks
lover.
great. It looks
Yeah,
beautifully done.
This is, and I like too that it's like she's like it's like he's a mini Mozart.
I'm a
And
little
so-
sad because it looked like the next like Dead Poet Society. I
Ah.
was like,
Little Man
yay,
Tate,
it looks
yeah.
so inspiring. But like, this looks cool too.
And you wanted to dislike the parents because they're not bringing him to his full potential.
Right, but they
then-
want him to be normal.
but
though.
they don't want him to get kidnapped.
Yes.
And it's also like the thing
like
about
every
like,
parent.
But then you realize in the end, it's all for selfish reasons. Like that's
Right.
really going to be the crux of the
She
story.
wants her little
Right.
Mozart
Right.
baby, maybe
Right.
more. I don't know. I didn't like the implications of some of those shots.
yeah.
Oh really?
Sure.
I
Oh,
d-
you
really
mean, like
didn't-
the the bra and
The whole like him like touching her like thigh, and
Oh, I
then
did
him
not
in
see
that
that.
room, and he said, "Help
Yeah.
me."
oh
And then like the way she like picked it. Sorry, I like read too much into this. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm
Yeah.
off. But like
you
just
could be
like
absolutely right.
the way this is beautifully shot, I think is very intentional, and I
Yeah.
just don't like the vibes I'm getting.
Well, and
I'm
like
very nervous. I think it's gonna be well done, but
there
I'm
can
very
be
nervous.
too much. I mean, there are people that whose parents push them so hard to do well
Yeah.
in school and in life
Mhm.
that they end up
directs
committing
this?
suicide. I mean, that this is
Yeah.
just not like
Sarah something.
The majority of people I know with anxiety and depression as 20-something-year-olds were those kids that were very pushed as children, and they never
Right.
got to be creative. They always got
Yeah.
pushed to be
exactly They always
Whatever.
were like pushed
or
into
pushed
one
in
career
gender
or
norms.
something.
Did you hear the
Yes.
daddy's like he has baseball practice? He can't do poetry,
Right.
so definitely like some gender norm stuff. I don't know if they're gonna address that.
Right, but it's true. Like I just
think
think,
they
like having kids is hard. Being a
Ugh,
parent is hard.
Gross. This
That's
is why I
why
have dogs.
This is why we don't have either.
Dogs
Alright.
are a
It's
lot
really
of work
hard.
too.
Let's move on to our next trailer.
Yeah.
So what do we got
Watch.
coming up here?
So
Yeah, I'd
creepy
give that
feels.
a watch for sure.
Definitely gonna watch.
Oh, yeah, watch for
Trailer
sure.
number 2 for The Nutcracker and the Four Realms. You'll be able to sit through
The
it.
Nutcracker.
The Nutcracker.
I don't know. Looks kind of lame.
This time has been difficult for all of us. But Christmas comes. We must do our best to enjoy it.
I don't want to enjoy anything right now. I wish another way. Don't you think I know exactly where I
Okay.
Your
hate
mother
that
was the
name.
cleverest inventor I ever knew. And there was never any doubt when I asked what her greatest creation was. You.
just a girl. Your mother created our world.
Ugh, I
I'm the
hate her
medium
voice
of
like that.
this.
Sounds so awful. It's Keira Knightley.
She was our queen.
At your service, Princess Clara.
Princess.
Because they're
The future
stupid.
of the realms lies with you.
This does look very
Be careful
Maleficent-y.
who you
It
trust.
looks super
I've
Tim
been
Burton.
expecting
Does.
you.
Kind of Narnia.
Mother Ginger wants to rule the realms.
Ew. Keira, stop doing that ugly
I'm
voice.
going to fix it. Can you help me?
It's time to save the kingdom.
Oh, come on, Morgan.
Morgan Freeman has an iPad.
She's going to destroy everything my mother created.
Are you ready?
No,
Little
We're not ready.
I'm not. I'm not watching that.
I
Want to know
hate
why?
this song.
Yeah, well, I hate
so
the song.
Too edgy for me.
It's very Tim Burton-like, and Tim Burton has not been killing it. I mean, he's been killing it, but in a
Wait,
bad
is this
way.
even Tim Burton?
No, but it
Which
looks
is-
like
it's
him.
Disney. Disney's been going very Tim Burton.
Right, and it's just like, ooh.
It looks like something I'd go watch the
boring.
Dollar Theater if like
There was nothing else.
if like my younger sibling was like, "Hey, you bored? Do you want to go see a movie at the Dollar Theater?" I'd be like, "Yeah,
Right.
Let's watch The Nutcracker.
let's go.
and
It's
the Four Realms.
November. Let's
Or
go."
you could watch the cartoon version, which is so much better.
Or if you're doing well financially, splurge and go see the real ballet.
Right.
Oh,
So beautiful.
and you'll feel like a smarter person afterwards. Not like,
And the tickets are,
it's true.
if you want to sit in the balcony, the tickets are actually pretty cheap at UNM at Popejoy. They're like $12. So
it's worth it.
Okay,
We're
so this
plugging
movie
this.
was-
We're plugging the ballet.
Dual directed by
Hallstrom.
Les Hallstrom, who did almost all of the ABBA music videos, and then
Yes.
nominated for Academy Award for Best Director of My Life as a Dog, which came out in
He's
'85.
done a lot of
Ugh.
stuff.
And then Joe Johnson was the other director here, who did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Jumanji, Jurassic Park 3, the best of the Jurassic Parks.
Ah,
I'm just kidding. And
better
The
be.
Rocketeer. Yeah.
Jumanji's
okay,
good.
The Rocketeer was good. You know what? No, this is not going to be good. I'm sorry. I
agree.
really have no hope for this.
Well, okay, so
And Keira
all
Knightley's
these-
voice sounds garbage.
It looks like Alice in Wonderland too. That's what it
That's-
reminds me
looks
of.
like what they're.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, that's the
Tim
problem.
Burton.
Like, you'll watch it,
The,
Go ahead.
the Nutcracker Suite is one that they haven't really been able to crack anyway.
Eh.
And it doesn't look like. Wah. Oh. Damn straight. You're damn right. So I mean, that's it looks like they're trying to tell that story with the Alice in Wonderland skin, I guess.
Yeah.
All the computer things they had left
They're
over.
like super edgy, hot topic, storytale telling.
Hot topic.
You know what I'm
Hot
talking
topic.
about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
like
definitely gonna sell
the
some hot
merchandise
top-
for this is definitely gonna be in hot topic
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
Christmas.
They're gonna sell those like leggings that go up to the thighs, and then they have like a little bow on them, and it's gonna be like Nutcracker.
Radio.
There's gonna be a cool button with Morgan Freeman eye patch and like
Morgan
a
eye
phrase.
patch.
It's like time to kick some nuts or
It's like,
something.
oh,
Time
God.
to
Something
kick
Whoa.
some
stupid.
nuts.
They're gonna like
Oh my
sell tutu
God.
dresses.
I wanna see that
Everyone's gonna
movie.
be
I
like
wanna
wearing
see
tutu
that movie
dresses.
that
Time
we're
to
talking
kick
about.
Eye
some
patch Morgan
nuts.
Dear
Freeman.
God.
He is
Didn't
the
also
Nutcracker.
Morgan Freeman get into trouble with some sexual harassment stuff recently?
Did it involve a
Probably why he
Nutcracker?
did
Because
it.
I
But he
see
was
why.
cracking nuts.
He was
That's
cracking nuts. It's time to crack some nuts.
He's cracking all
I
the
didn't see
nuts.
his name on anything.
Or
Uh,
not
What did
cracking
he-
enough nuts.
Oh
know what
Not
I'm
cracking
no!
saying?
Wait, was it a
Anyway.
sexual thing? Please don't be a. Please.
There was a sexual
Morgan.
harassment thing. I think there was
Damn
like
it,
6
Morgan.
women came forward. I could.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. We
Oh,
talked about
Guys,
that.
stop.
Today
fucking
was,
things up and being
Jeffrey-
perverts. God damn
Today
it.
it was Jeffrey, gosh, the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean,
Rush.
Rush. He was accused.
Timbre already got his.
Who's-
Who did he play? He wasn't Johnny Depp.
Barbosa.
Oh,
He was
Yeah.
shy.
I
Did
kind
he
of
play
see
Johnny
it.
Depp? I can't remember.
So
He should have.
I mean, pretty much they're going down the list of the Pirates movies and saying, "Oh, that guy's a sexual harassment guy. That guy's a harasser. That guy's a
No.
harasser." So
I hope I'm gonna go
Gross.
through YouTube and find all the other reviews for Nutcracker in the Four Realms. I'm gonna see if it's anything like the one that we're having, right?
So it's like Disney.
doubt
Disney,
Talking about
can you
sexual
can you get your
harassers.
shit together, Disney? Because
Stop
you know what?
cracking actual nuts,
Well,
please.
stop making these stupid live action movies and then firing James Gunn for
Oh my
saying
God.
something years and years ago that's not even relevant.
There's a
Like, you're
whole
being
story
change.
too, and like Marvel's fighting to get him back, and Disney,
Yeah.
Disney's,
Disney, you're
Yeah.
sucking.
Disney said something
Majorly.
like along the lines of like, "This is near impossible. Like we're
I hate
probably
that they
not gonna be able to."
chose to like get on their high horse and be like, "Oh, let's do the morally right thing, and it'll look good for PR" on James
Yeah.
Gunn.
And,
Yeah,
and they
I-
followed a like fascist right wing like
Yeah,
person
Pundit,
that said
yeah.
this.
yeah.
So
Um,
it's like, ugh, stupid Disney. Come on. now.
So I have a question. Justin and I were talking the other day. I can't remember what it was, but we were trying to find the last like good live action Disney
movie.
Winnie the Pooh.
Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin.
was
Okay,
Okay,
I guess
so
that's
very
brand
recently.
new. Okay.
Aren't the
What
Marvel
about
movies
ones that?
technically
Oh,
Disney?
we were talking about Cool
Marvel.
Runnings.
Hey,
Fucking
I mean
Cool
that wasn't
Runnings
the
is
last good
amazing.
Disney
Okay,
movie.
but by that I mean like movies in that vein that,
that
are
aren't
kind of
Disney
like that.
related.
You know what I mean? With it's almost its own story. It's
Okay.
also doesn't have that
See
like
Queen of Cotway.
no.
No.
I wanna
That's
watch that.
The chess
she's
player?
The chess player. Yeah.
Okay.
From Africa.
Oh yeah.
Is that Lupita Nyong'o?
I think she's.
It looks like
she's-
it's
she's-
new.
She's in it,
She's
right?
in it. Yeah.
Very cool.
It
It came out
looked
last
cute.
year, I
I
think.
think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Newish.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
But-
was Disney, but I
Disney.
think that wasn't more in the vein of like Cool Runnings.
I
than,
loved Cool Runnings.
Alice
Oh,
in
man.
Kiss the
Looking
egg.
Glass.
Yeah.
It's a feel-good movie.
What was their last movie that wasn't the live action? Because we had Beauty and the Beast, and then
Maleficent.
yeah,
Maleficent. I liked Maleficent.
did
It was
they have a live
visually
action
pleasing.
That wasn't one of those.
It's a bad movie.
Marvel.
So the
doesn't
best,
count.
most
Suicide
recent,
Squad. Wow.
Because that's obviously
well,
gonna be the
Marvel,
best one.
obviously the Marvel movies
Winner.
are good, but the best, most recent like live action that they remade from cartoons is Cinderella.
A
I think.
producer's fingers on fire.
I don't think Beauty and the Beast was that great. The remake.
see
I don't think Maleficent was that great.
It was pretty.
It was pretty, but I really don't think the acting was that
You
great.
gotta bring down that visual.
so that's
aspect.
literally
I
it,
really
It's not a
think
good
that
movie.
I wasted money
Cinderella,
on it,
in
is
terms
all.
of acting, Cinderella was the best live action. Like
Really?
But was it
Disney.
good?
I liked it.
Did
I actually
Disney
liked
do
it.
Into the Woods? They didn't.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't think
they
so.
did. I think it was another Tim Burton Big Fish. Did they do Big Fish?
That's
They didn't
old.
that was him, but that wasn't
Oh, was
Disney.
That wasn't
really?
Disney.
Yeah.
Big
That
Fish
movie's
was
so good.
great.
That
I
was
forgot
like
about
the
that.
last good Tim Burton movie.
That-
That was
Yeah.
really old though. That's from like early 2000s. I
National
Oh,
think.
National Treasure.
That
You know
was
what?
the last
It was
good
good.
Disney.
I
That was
liked-
a National
What it
Treasure
was.
was a National
No,
Treasure.
the pacifier. That's what it was.
That was pretty cute. That was pretty cute.
It
There has to be more recent ones.
Best live action
I like
Disney.
Sky
Chronicles
High.
of Chronicles
Sky
of Narnia
good.
5.
Oh no.
The Shaggy Dog.
I mean, you know
Oh,
what?
Glory Road.
All right, let's move on to our next
Yeah.
trailer. This
This
can go
looks
on
bad.
forever.
So
This is
big
I
fat,
can roast it
big
forever.
fat skip.
Big fat skip.
No.
Let's watch the trailer for The After Party.
Is that guy from Workaholics going to be in this? Probably.
Hello, it's Young O. How you doing? Hi. I like all real shit in front of me and all bullshit aside. I've been sick with it my whole life and I ain't even die. Yo, wrote 100,000 raps and never had to lie. I watched Passion of the Christ twice and I ain't even cry.
Is that the flush of a record deal, Ramel?
Ramel is in LA. That's his intern, Bernard.
Look, yo, we've been going hard for like 3 years.
Hey, Owen.
I got a show.
Owen is a rapper.
Oh, cute. Tonight, this show is gonna get us the deal.
Tonight's about fate. It's about murdering that mic out there. That's Wiz Khalifa.
Do you think? Thanks, fam.
I know this will come as no surprise to anyone here, but Wiz Khalifa has some incredibly strong weed.
Of course, he's Wiz Khalifa.
Young L, the one they know so well. Real recognize real, your name ring no bells. Yo, Wiz, this shit is strong. I'm smacked.
I guess that is bad.
I hope Not my Yeezys, bro.
World star. Whoa.
So they're calling him Seizure Boy, and they even have a Seizure
Boy.
You're Seizure Boy.
This is actually what would happen.
Right.
This is the most realistic.
Is it over for this guy?
Stick a fork in him, he's done.
What's the name of hand, boy? Let it go.
Your rap career
All
is
because
not
it was
over.
Khalifa's
In
weed.
9th grade, I told you that if you let me be your manager, I would go ham for you. Tonight, the after party to end all after parties. Everyone in the game will be there. French Montana.
T Grizzly?
Yo, this is Pusha T. All you have to do is spit a fire verse, and then we got ourselves a record deal.
You got a plan to get us in?
The kid always comes through in the clutch.
The kid rarely comes through in the clutch.
Yeah, she's got a point. The kid basically never comes through in the clutch.
If y'all want to get in here, come back with a whole lot of bitches. Or don't come back at all.
Do you want to come to the after party?
No.
What's the name of hand, boy? Let it go. Yo, that's the Seizure Boy, right? Like How do we get a record deal before the sunrise?
DJ Khaled!
Bro, you gotta chill, man.
Bless up.
Bless up. What's up?
Totally.
Jadakiss. I love Jadakiss.
What is this Froze drink that everybody's going on about in all their songs? Is it Frozen Rosé? Because if that's what it is, then I need some of that.
Like a snow
Just
cone,
saying.
but wine?
Right.
What's with this pickle slushy? They should do that with margaritas.
Hell
Oh wait,
yeah.
that's
We're
already
getting way
what
off
margaritas
topic.
are.
But anyway, this looks funny.
It made me want to drink.
I laughed hard twice. The first one was that GIF where he's
Seizure
like,
Boy.
That was actually
Yeah.
really funny.
It's like Soldier Boy, but
I'll watch
Seizure Boy.
it. I'll just hang out with my homies and watch this.
Yeah,
Just, like on
you
the
know
couch.
This is,
I think
It's
I think it
funny.
has to be with your homies.
It's
It
a
has to be
series,
with your
right?
homies.
Or is it a movie?
I think it's just a movie.
Oh, okay. On Netflix though.
That's what it said. Yeah, Netflix.
Also, the dude from Workaholics wasn't in here, so that's a bonus. I'm so happy.
You
I'm
don't
so
like the
sick.
dude. Which one?
I'm just
Which
telling
dude?
the dude.
Curly
with the
hair?
punchable face.
Oh.
He was in Pitch Perfect.
Okay.
What is his Adam
They
Levine?
should all
no.
be punched though.
He
right?
looks like a little tiny boy
Yes.
in a man's body.
Oh,
He's in
yes,
every
yes,
party
yes.
movie.
Yeah.
He really
Yeah.
is in every party movie now.
He is. That's why I thought he would be in here. I'm like, he's gonna show up.
This
No,
is a
this
much
is
better
a
premise than I would have
film
thought.
By World Star Hip Hop.
Right?
What?
Yeah.
I kind of want to watch it too.
I want to watch it just for that. Just
That's
to see what they're
weird.
what they're
I
about
kind
or
of liked what
they're
they're putting
doing.
down. There's Wiz Khalifa. I like him.
Yeah, yeah.
It's Chris Rock's. I believe it's Chris Rock's brother.
Yeah, he's in the show
He's in Love.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
he's really good
which
in
is
that.
also a Netflix original.
With who is he?
He's the guy that works the concession, not the concessions, the what's it
Gas
called?
station?
No, the table with the food. What's
Oh,
that called,
craft
guys?
services?
Craft services. Yeah.
Oh, he's Gus's friend. I
Yes.
love Love.
Yes. Loves
Yeah,
love.
Love
I
is
love
great.
Love.
I love Love too.
Everyone should love Love.
This, I think, the white dude in the movie is to get the white audience. Does anybody else think
Uh-huh.
that?
Totally.
He looked like a weird generic guy.
That's what I'm
I was
saying.
like kind of distracted.
Nobody knows who
He
this
was
guy
like,
is. I think he's the
I like
audience,
movies
white
when you
audience.
don't know
He's the
surrogate.
white. Yep.
Yeah.
He's the white audience surrogate.
I mean, it would have been cool to see like a kind of more caramely person like myself.
Caramel. Yeah,
Or,
yeah.
you know,
Like Hispanic?
like
maybe, or,
yeah,
you know?
Hispanic-ish. You know, somebody that's not that guy that looked like weirdly plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely looked like
And it's
someone
not
you'd
really
see fighting on
believable.
World Star.
Like, you know,
it's
like
believable from World Star.
yeah.
Kind of look. I don't know. Maybe I'm being mean.
I don't know.
He looked like someone from a World Star video who'd be recording, not actually fighting.
Yeah.
And his name is Dylan.
Yes. Yep, that's it. I am caramel too. Yeah, this was interesting. I mean, I certainly like see the premise. I don't think this is a new thing. They did an 8 Mile too. Basically, nobody believes this guy can rap, and then he can rap.
And then he
right?
can rap.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
But holy mother, that's some strong ass weed.
Is he okay? That was
That's
unusual. Wow.
That's actually what
You need to
happened to
get
me
that
the first
checked.
time the first and last time I ever smoked weed. that
Holy
is how sick
cow.
I got, and that is why I've never smoked weed ever again.
What on
She had that
earth was
seizure
that?
on
You were a
stage.
I didn't.
seizure boy?
No, I didn't have seizures, but
Oh
but
my
I puked
God.
that much.
That's
wow.
insane.
So
Jesus
The
Christ.
first
I might
time I
be
did,
allergic.
I took a nap. I've heard of people being allergic, and
Uh-huh.
that's so crazy.
yeah, somebody
That's-
just mentioned that to me the other day. They're like, you know,
sucks.
you might be allergic. I'm like, oh
People can
man.
be allergic to everything.
I could have been allergic to anything, peanuts, but no weed.
Listen,
I
after
guess I'll
party.
never
Probably
meet
lucked
Wiz
out there,
Khalifa.
though.
I know,
Peanut
fuck.
allergy sucks.
He's made of weed, apparently. Don't shake his hand, you'll
Right.
sneeze.
Oh.
Whatever. He divorced Amber Rose. He didn't know what he was
Yeah,
missing.
he was-
Yeah.
Don't know what you got till it's
yeah,
gone.
It's probably a skip for me.
Yeah,
I'd watch with my homies.
I'll cue it probably.
You'll cue it, put it
might
on your
rent.
queue on your
I'll
room.
rent.
If
I'll rent.
If I was doing what Wiz Khalifa does, I'd watch this with my homies.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
That's my standard.
You know what? I am curious. Like I would watch it just to see what World Star Hip Hop
What
is
they're
trying
putting
to
out.
do.
what's
Yeah,
up.
you know. I mean that alone would I might
True.
give it a watch. So
I would watch it just to listen to the music, honestly, because it
Yeah.
sounds like it
That's
has a
actually
good
that'd be a
soundtrack.
good one. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah,
At least
yeah,
one.
yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'm
give
all
it a
about
watch.
Jadakiss.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would watch this long before I watched Nutcracker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But-
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's move on to
Yeah.
But wait, there's more.
our last of the day. It is called Spark of Greatness.
All right.
Nice.
It has Jim Carrey. So I'll
Showtime
wait.
series.
There's a spark of greatness inside each and every one of us.
Oh God, I'm afraid of kindergarten teacher.
Shut up.
In you, in me, there's a lovely light.
What's this music? It's great.
I'm all hooked.
It sounds like
never go out.
the band that I like.
Oh,
that
I know what
does
this
the
is.
looping.
Yeah, he's like a
Yes.
Mr. Rogers
How
character.
did you get out of the television?
Is he like Patch Adams? But funny?
Where'd you get your strength from?
You.
I love her.
Yeah. From Garfunkel and Oates, right?
Yes.
Yes, she's Garfunkel. She's one of them.
It's not a circle. It's a hole.
And when you screw a woman you just met and she doesn't call you back, it's not because her phone is broken. She doesn't like you.
Aww.
What is that?
His soundtrack, though.
Yeah.
Yep. This looks like Eternal Sunshine.
I have a tremendous amount of pent-up anger inside me. And every day it grows and grows. And I don't know where it's coming from or how to stop it. I am magma from the neck down.
Jeff, we don't have to do this today.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
I thought it was
that
called
looks
Spark
great.
of Greatness.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Oh,
what I
okay.
did too. I think it was the name of the
The
trailer.
yeah, okay. Oh.
I really
Oh,
like
that's
the schizophrenic kind of trailer cutting they
It's
were
a
doing.
series.
It's a series, and like it has practical effects. You can tell it has like
Yeah.
practical
A lot.
effects,
Look
which
at
is
that, like, even
amazing.
the-
It's,
yeah. It looks
Michel Gondry. That's what I thought.
it looks so
I'm
freaking
excited.
weird, but
Yeah,
I'm
right?
into it.
What has
Of all the previews.
Michelle done?
Eternal Sunshine.
Eternal Sunshine. Okay.
Spotless Mind.
Was
and,
that
Did I
Yellow
not just say
Ostrich?
that?
Yeah.
It sounded
Oh my
like was that
gosh.
Yellow Ostrich the
I don't
band?
think so.
It sounded like
A
them.
little bit,
I'm so
but
excited.
yeah, the music was great.
Definitely gave me that Eternal
If you guys
Sunshine
like
vibe.
that,
Yeah, for sure.
Loved it.
oh my gosh, Eternal Sunshine's so good. If you guys like that music, listen to the band Yellow Ostrich because it sounds like that.
They're
Okay,
fun.
well,
Yeah.
I'm already
I think
ready.
The Science of Sleep. I think that's a good one too. Guy Garcia Bernal's in that one.
Yeah, I never
Signs
watched
of
that.
Sleep.
Really good. Yeah,
I
that's
wanted
good.
to though.
Had a similar look. I remember when
Definitely.
it came out.
It's got well. I mean, I think that's just Michel Gondry. So
Gotcha.
that's his. This is his look. That's
Weird,
his look.
sort of.
Like,
I love the
and
cast.
he does a lot of like what you were talking about practical. He does a lot of like in camera and practical things, like
Gotcha.
really weird, crazy stuff. So.
Okay. Yes.
Was that puppet jerking him off?
Yes, it was.
That
There was a
kinda
lot
crazy,
happening.
guys.
I couldn't.
There was so much happening.
I didn't see that.
I'm into
that
it.
was fast.
There
I'm
was-
into it.
There was a
I
puppet
dig
jerking
it.
him off, but
Yeah,
I'm not surprised.
You're right, though. It has a great.
Oh yeah.
Is that you? It sounds like you.
Yeah, Catherine Keener is wonderful. I love her.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, she's
This
really
guy,
great.
yeah, the cast is great.
Yeah.
Frank Langella.
Jude
Jude
Greer.
Ooh, I
Greer.
love her. She's
And,
in
Yeah.
13,
and
I'm not 30.
yeah, and Jim Carrey's really been like,
I've been loving
coming
older
back.
Jim
Killing it,
Carrey.
yeah.
I've been
He's been
loving his
coming back.
non-funny stuff.
oh yeah, he's a great
I'm-
actor.
So good. And Adam Sandler. I've been loving like these comedians who are like stupid raunchy humor or whatever, like evolving into these great older actors.
Yeah.
They are truly like a fine wine.
Yep.
Or a whiskey. If I know anything about
Yep.
whiskey, I think old whiskey's good.
Sure.
We'll go with
Got
that.
me.
Yeah, they're smoky.
Smoky.
No, but this looks great.
Yeah.
It does look good. Yeah, I think
Holy
it's
cow.
interesting that
Is it schizophrenia? Like it's
it kind of felt
I don't know.
schizophrenic.
They
felt like
felt
that.
like there was a mental
be.
illness thing.
I
There's,
think
there's
so.
some
Could
mental
be.
illness, something.
There's something.
Yeah,
there's
like
a
it almost
disconnect.
like almost at the end I was like, oh, he's like an incel maybe. But then they were just talking about how he got like, oh, you fucked
Maybe.
this girl and then you don't call her back.
And he
or-
was very emotional about it.
Yeah,
and he shaved
yeah.
his head and was in the
but it
hospital
also
already.
did seem like he was maybe like could have been like autistic maybe, or like not really autistic, but like could have had some sort of like
there was a
social
disconnect
anxiety
between-
like
yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah.
He wasn't vibing with other people.
Yeah.
I wonder if he
Sure.
uses the puppets as a way to kind of connect,
Cope?
or
Oh.
you know, kind of like that trailer for the newest
Steve Carell movie.
Steve Carell movie where
Yeah,
he
he
uses the
uses
little action
dolls.
figures
Oh,
to connect with
what?
people and like relive. I don't know.
He
Yeah.
uses it to cope with PTSD, but with this, it's
Yes.
like
I'm
probably
loving all these new movies about mental illness,
Yeah.
guys. I'm
with
so
old,
happy.
with old comedians.
With
it's
old
like
comedians.
a real thing that happens. People use these other sort of mediums as like a proxy to deal with and cope with their mental illness, and it's like freaking fascinating.
I think it's so appropriate that it is old comedians. I mean, like Robin
Yeah,
Williams.
that's a good
I mean,
point.
the ratio of depressed people to comedians is high.
Right? Yeah.
Very, very high.
I
So,
just
like,
think people, creatives in general,
the creatives
are
in general. Oh my
depressed.
God, Oscar Wilde much like
Yeah,
I
or
had a
like,
whole
Van
conversation
Gogh,
about this.
you
Yes,
know?
I think if you're creative, you're just a little sad.
Yeah,
But I think
because
kind of-
you know how bad the world truly is.
Well, I think it's because you need to make things beautiful to feel better.
Yeah.
Well, that's the sad person in me talking.
No,
I have to make pretty
but
things to
it's
feel good.
True, yeah.
So I think it's very appropriate, and I'm loving all these like Adam Sandler, Jim Carrey, Jonah Hill apparently,
Right.
like going into these deeper roles and like really connecting with them. And I think they do connect with them. I know Jim Carrey definitely connects with this role. He's talked a lot about his struggles.
Yeah,
so
he's been
I'm-
painting recently.
Yeah, and he's been speaking out and getting
He
political.
is really
He's
good, by the
crazy. I
way.
love this guy. I love him.
Yeah.
What he's doing is great. But like I'm just liking this openness the actors are giving off. And I think there's a wave of change. Maybe this is me reading too much into everything as usual. There's a wave of change in Hollywood with the whole Me Too movement and with creative types going out of their way to really speak out. And I'm just really excited.
Trump as president, all sorts of
Yeah,
things.
and like the whole actors sing and everybody's like, why is the Oscars doing these arbitrary, stupid changes? That's dumb. Why are they not changing the rules? Why are they not appreciating really well-made superhero movies? Why are they not appreciating beautiful, well-done horror movies like Get Out? Like, I feel like there's just a wave of change in entertainment and in Hollywood.
Let's hope so.
I hope so, and I feel like, especially for our sake, you know, I feel like we're kind of a different format from the old fuddy-duddy entertainment.
Sure.
So I think today kind of made me feel positive about the direction of entertainment.
I
I'm
agree.
like,
I
yeah,
agree.
it's-
I think like, you know, our entertainment is always reflective of the time period that we're in and what's happening in
Absolutely.
society.
It should be.
And it should be. And I think that like this is this show has kind of shown that like we're going in a good direction in terms of like, just like you said, just being very open to lots of different types of entertainment.
I think it's what we need.
Yeah.
As sad creative types, people don't really see the value in what we do and what we love until things like this are made. So it's very encouraging.
Very beautiful, guys.
All
and
the
that has been a
feels.
very somber NPR episode.
This has been Thoughts for Your Thoughts.
Yeah.
Don't smoke Wiz Khalifa's weed because you might puke
You
and
might
have a
puke.
seizure.
There were a lot of things to learn today here
But
on
your own
Screen
weed,
Source.
that's fine.
Yes.
Or your homie's weed.
Screen Source episode 44. Thank you all for being here.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. It's always fun every week to do this. Next week will be episode 45.
Nice.
5
As
episodes
numbers
till
do.
our
As
number
numbers do.
50th.
Ooh.
Yeah, we gotta have
Which
some
we
sort
can
of
do
big
something
hoopla.
special.
Exciting.
Screen
Yeah.
Source cake or something.
We should all go to the theater and watch the Nutcracker for the big
And just like
But like
rent
Mystery
the theater
Science
and like
Theater,
just talk shit the
throw
entire movie.
popcorn.
Yeah, we
Just
got to do a
roast it.
3-hour in-depth review of that film.
Yes.
While we're watching it.
It'll be like a
Exactly.
riff tracks.
Exactly,
for-
like Mystery Science Theater,
Yeah.
but angry.
Yep.
And
Right.
justifiably so.
Yeah.
And we bring actual Rotten Tomatoes.
This
Or
great.
nuts.
Or nuts. And we crack them.
And we crack them and
Crack 'em.
throw
At the
them at the
screen.
screen.
Please take a look at the schedule below. We are live every day here on actually twitch.tv/ColorSeeker Live. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to plug that on YouTube, but I'm doing it. Oh, no. And make sure to visit our Patreon. It says right there, Patreon, an exclamation point. It's patreon.com/ColorCircuit Live, I believe. We just launched it last weekend. Give that a look. That always helps us make more videos for you.
Yep.
Go ahead, Jess.
Oh, I was going to just mention one last thing. I did a review. Was it last episode or a couple episodes back on the show, The Vintage Voyager? She watched it and liked it and is going to show some clips on her Instagram. So
Cool.
really awesome.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's cool.
Allison.
Yeah.
If you guys have a chance and you enjoy shopping and or vintage stuff, which would probably be most of the female viewers, watch The Vintage
Sexist.
Voyager on Prime. Well, actually, and I do have some males in mind that would enjoy it too. So Amazon Prime, Vintage Voyager. I thought that was really cool that she watched our review of her show.
Yeah, and if
Thank
anybody
you.
else wants us to review something that they